Hey Explorer, so I just went down to the Duchess where I got the cheesecake from yesterday and got me a ham and cheese croissant for breakfast and a massive bottle of water. So I had ran out. But yeah, today I will be going to catch the bus soon and go to the Crystal Caves. And I don't know how long you can join tours there. I don't know how long the tour will last, but I'll be doing that, and then I'll catch the bus back here and see what else I have up for today. I have left the hotel finally, and now I am walking to the bus terminal, and it is very windy out. All right, as we walk through the streets of Hamilton, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you're notified when all of my videos are released. Now let's go catch this bus and go to the Crystal Caves. All right, I have gotten off the bus. So for the bus, they want exact fare, so you can use change to get on the bus, but it has to be exact change. Otherwise, you need to buy the tickets or tokens to get on before you get on the bus. And luckily, I didn't have that on the first ride, but I didn't know where to get off at. They don't announce like the stops or anything, so I ended up going from Hamilton to St. George's and getting off there and talking to a lady, and she helped me with that. And I ended up just telling the bus driver that I was going to Crystal Caves, and she directed me and helped me get off at the stop, the bus driver. Another thing is when you get on the bus, you have to say hello. Otherwise they will scold you, apparently. And you also need to wait until the bus comes to a complete stop before getting up and getting off to your stop. So let's go to the Crystal Caves.
We done back in 1912 with sticks of dynamite. We didn't build this entrance way out solely for the purpose of tours. So the original entrance was literally a pool with a drop of over 100 feet. So you can imagine how hard it was to navigate up and down. And starts to lower him down the side of this dog pit. Then it was discovered that they found a cave. They opened it 2 years, short years later, in 1909.
All right, so right here is more of the Crystal Cave forming. And from what the tour guide told us, if something drips on you while inside of the cave, that means it is still growing, it's still forming. It grows a little bit slower now because of all the lighting and people walking in and out, but it's still growing.
So the view that we actually got was about this, right? So the rays from the lantern, they do not shine very far. So you didn't have much light to work with at all. When we first opened up the cave, we had a few kerosene lanterns placed throughout. So coming across on the boat, this is about the view that they actually saw while down here inside of the cave. So it wasn't until later on in the years when the cave was actually fully water. These are his horns and his long spiky back. In the reflection of the water, we have the lost city of Atlantis. Also, looking toward the right-hand side, you can see a crocodile with his mouth open. Hanging from off of the ceiling here, it's a big toss-up between a cobra and a turtle's head. And in the reflection of the water back here, we have the Manhattan skyline.
is cool and was cool. Never seen anything like that before. It is $24 to go in one. There's two here, and I think you can pay to go in both of them, but I just did the one. Typically, the tour guide was telling us that it is very crowded and like long lines to get in, but due to the world situation, we just roll right on up and walk in, and I joined someone's tour. As I walked back to the bus, the tour was about 30 minutes, so it's not that long of a tour. But yeah, it's definitely worth it if you've never seen anything like that before. Back in my hotel room, I went and got some lunch from the Duchess again because I can get like quick things that are relatively cheaper. This was $9. Okay. Yeah, it's expensive here. Bottoms up. Could use some mayo. I have some. A newfound friend that I met from Instagram, Chantel, took me around Bermuda. And we started off the afternoon in St. George's. Here is a full-size replica of the 17th century ship, legendary ship, the Deliverance. It is currently closed for tours to undergo maintenance. Now off to Wahoo's for a snack.
Yeah, this, trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's not expensive, but it's worth the money, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
how are you?
Hey. All right, you can get some shopping done in St. George's as well at Salt Spray Soap Company and Long Story Short Bookstore. They are both Black female-owned shops, and they're business partners, Janelle and Kristen White. Kristen White also hosts tours within Bermuda, and her tours focus on stories of people of African descent and a ghost tour called Haunted History. So definitely be sure to check these stores out, and the tours out if you're ever in Bermuda. Now we're back in Hamilton to have dinner at the Pickled Onion, and it is within walking distance from the Hamilton Princess Hotel. And I forgot to take a picture of the food I had, but I had the barbecue chicken flatbread pizza, and the picture you see up above is a similar flatbread pizza from their website, and it looks very similar and it tastes really good. All right, hey explorers, I am back in my hotel room. So my afternoon, as you know, this morning I went to the Crystal Caves, but this afternoon into the evening, because the sun goes down, I mean, it's wintertime, so the sun goes down early period, but it goes down a little earlier here than in Atlanta. So it was definitely way dark, like 5 o'clock is probably dark. I don't know what time, I have to look. But, so Chantel, thank you so much for taking me around. We went to St. George's and we went to Wahoo's, which food was excellent. That seafood, oh my gosh. Those fritters, everything, amazing. And then we just drove around, saw some things in St. George's and St. David or whatever, took the scenic route through the fancy homes of Bermuda. While in St. George's, cute bookstore that I saw, and actually found out that her friend that sends her headbands to sell in her store actually just opened a store at the Pont City Market in Atlanta, so I'll have to go check that out. Then we got back into Hamilton and we went to dinner at the Pickled Onion, which I had planned to go to anyway. And so yeah, it was really good. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified when all of my videos come out. Videos come out on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are.